Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP will drastically outperform Bitcoin in this upcoming bull cycle when Bitcoin finally hits a new all-time high. Yes, of course, it does lead the market, but XRP is going to drastically outperform Bitcoin. It's not even going to be close. In fact, I feel bad for the people that are new to crypto that are being sold this bill of goods from the Bitcoin maxis out there that everything is an S. I almost said it. Everything's an S-word coin. Everything's an S-word coin except Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. You know, join our cult, drink the Kool-Aid. They're screaming all of this nonsense. And I mean, looking at Bitcoin, it's a perfectly reasonable first place. That's where most people start, right? That's fine. That's fine. Start researching crypto. But for the people that dive in and they think that, yes, it is Bitcoin, or even if they believe it, maybe they've been tricked in the short term. I mean, just the idea that Bitcoin is going to make you rich buying in 2023 or 2024, especially when Bitcoin's around, well, I mean, at the time of recording this, because it dipped down a little bit recently, so 43,000, whatever. So that's going to do it. I mean, what are we looking at for a peak this cycle? What's Bitcoin going to hit? 150,000, 200,000? I don't know where the top's going to be, but what's the multiplier effect from here? Like a 3, 4, maybe 5-fold increase? Well, my God, like XRP is going to put that to shame. XRP has been so artificially suppressed in terms of price action because of the SEC, and historically we know it just melts faces when it runs. It's not even going to be close. And so I want to run through this article from the Crypto Basic because it shares many ideas that I've been espousing for a long time, and a lot of it's just fact, but they put numbers to it, and it's just astounding how quickly things can happen. I mean, it feels like it's not quick because sometimes XRP is moving sideways for X amount of time, but then when it goes, oh, it goes. So the headline here is, XRP initially lagged in 2017, but eventually outpaced Bitcoin with 48,823% surge. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. In light of the recent lackluster performance from XRP, historical data has surfaced confirming that XRP outperformed Bitcoin in 2017 with a 48,823% surge despite initially lagging. And folks, this is a key point that must be made. Historically, XRP does lag behind. And I've seen it before in real time, because I've been here over 6 years. As the market gets hot and XRP lags, people go into whine mode, and then they feel uncertain of the moves they've made when it comes to investing. And as I pointed out yesterday, there are over 20,000 coins in existence, and the fact that the one that you picked, XRP, if it's not going and you hear all these other coins popping off, it doesn't mean you picked something wrong. What you should expect is that almost every single time you're on social media or reading a news article and you read an article, whatever, and you see a coin's popping off, it's hitting new all-time highs, it's just blazing. You should expect that almost 100% of the time that you see something like that, it is something that you do not own. Because there's over 20,000 coins, and how many do you hold? Way less than 1%, a fraction of a percent. That's what you hold. So you should expect that as coins pop off, you're not going to hold them. And it makes people feel impatient here, but the lagging behind here, it's a real thing. And I've seen people get absolutely destroyed because they made important financial decisions based on emotion rather than facts, logic, data, all that stuff. With my favorite one being, and I haven't mentioned this in a long time, but there's some new people, so worth repeating here, because this is like my favorite instance of somebody just wrecking themselves. It's just in the middle of 2017, like literally, I think it was 3 days or so before XRP went on its biggest face melt run in history, where it ran up to almost $4 over a span of about 2.5 weeks. A few days before it started, I watched a YouTuber. And he said, look, I've been holding XRP. The opportunity cost, it's just been staggering. It's been awful. I've been holding this thing for so long, and I finally just had to get rid of it. And I wish I'd never bought it. It was comments along those lines. He's like, I got rid of it. He felt very confident of it. The reason he got rid of it, though, it wasn't because anything changed fundamentally or in the charts or anything of the sort. It's because he was impatient. He was impatient, and so he sold it because he was impatient. Now, is that the way to make an important financial decision? I would say no. My humble opinion, which is the right way to say the word opinion, my opinion is that it is not the right way to approach all of this. And by a matter of days, he missed the beginning of the biggest face melt in history. Just saying. Don't want to be that guy. Don't want to be that guy. Piece continues. XRP collapsed by 37% within these 5 months. And again, so that's from October 2016 to February 2017. XRP collapsed by 37% within these 5 months, starting October 2016 at 0.00885 cents. So it's under a penny there, folks, 0.00885 cents, and closing February 2017 at 0.00557 cents. So about half a penny. Pretty damn close to half a penny right there. The piece, so that's a big drop though, percentage-wise, right? Now we see, since there's way more money in XRP compared to back then, we see fluctuations on a daily basis of more than half a penny. But back then, that was 30% of the whole damn thing, 37% in this case, of the whole damn thing, that move. But now we see more than that in a day, and it's just like, okay, no big deal. It was up a few, several cents over the last 24 hours or whatever it was, and then went back down, and it is what it is. And so eventually, the neat thing is, fast forward a decade from now, I won't be surprised if it's the case that XRP on a day-to-day basis is changing in the realm of at least dollars in a day. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Anyway, they continue. Conversely, Bitcoin recorded massive gains within these 5 months, registering 4 monthly wins out of 5 from October 2016 to February 2017. While XRP dropped 37%, Bitcoin skyrocketed by a massive 87%, surging from $571 at the start of October 2016 to $1,070 by February 2017. Interestingly, Bitcoin continued to record gains beyond February 2017, but XRP picked up and surmounted the firstborn crypto before too long. In March 2017, Bitcoin dropped 10%. However, XRP exploded by an impressive 284% rally. And so, my friends, even back then, the same thing I'm telling you at the beginning of this video applied back then. It's just it was even more impressive back then because there was even less money in XRP back then. But XRP substantially outperformed Bitcoin for the market cycle. Not even close. And almost no one on the planet knows what the hell XRP is. And most people in crypto not holding XRP. But they hold Bitcoin, don't they? Most people hold at least some Bitcoin if they're in crypto, right? And so here, massive rally for XRP. This is where the actual, to me, this is where the investment sweet spot is. A coin that has been around for over a decade, so you know the code works, you know it's not a rug pull, it has real world utility, so if utility starts to sufficiently matter in terms of the way that people allocate their funds when investing, I'm covered there. It's the sweet spot, but it also doesn't have that much money in it, and I say that relatively speaking. I mean, I understand it's one of the most liquid coins in crypto, it's a large cap coin, but there's almost no money in crypto. That's the reason that I'm saying this. So 284% rally. It says again, in March 2017, Bitcoin dropped 10%. XRP exploded 284%. Piece continues. XRP went on to record a 143% rise in April 2017 and a 374% surge in May 2017. Bitcoin also increased in these months, but by 26% and 70% respectively. So again, folks, you're talking about in April, XRP rising, they say 143%. For the same time period, Bitcoin was up 26%. Then May, XRP up 374%, Bitcoin 70%. I'm telling you, folks, it's not even going to be close. I know Bitcoin goes first, and it's easy to feel like you're missing out, especially if you don't have a notable amount of Bitcoin. It's easy to feel like you're missing out on something here. But you're not. You're just not. I mean, okay, fine. Technically, you are only in the sense that you're not going to hold most coins. You're going to hold almost 0% of coins. So you're going to technically miss out on all the other action that happens, but you're not actually missing out on the overall move. If you have some coins that aren't completely stupid, You're probably at some point during the cycle going to get some days where it's ridiculously exciting and can be life-changing. You're still going to get those. That's what I really meant by it, so just to be a little more precise. Anyway, Peace continues though. Both assets witnessed price upswings and declines throughout 2017, but saw a general uptrend, registering higher highs and higher lows as the months progressed. However, XRP outpaced Bitcoin during this period by a massive margin, despite starting the bull run slow. And so again, folks, it lags behind. XRP just lags behind, but when it goes, like I keep saying, it does melt faces. And it will outperform Bitcoin. So what I'm sharing with you here, this is just historical data with numbers attached. So I've shared these concepts before. I wanted to share with you the actual numbers because I've never done this before. And they typed this up. I was like, wow, they went to the work of putting this. This is fantastic. I want to make sure you guys hear this stuff because this is the type of thing that we should expect going into this bull run. If Bitcoin is indeed going to run to a new all-time high, XRP is going to put it to shame in terms of the multiplier effect. That's what's going to happen. I couldn't be more confident in that. Now, I don't know for sure if this is the moment where Bitcoin runs to a new all-time high. I'm optimistic that's what's most probable. We'll see, though. I don't know for sure. And I will say, it is a requirement that Bitcoin hit an all-time high in order for XRP to hit a new all-time high. Bitcoin leads the market. It just is the case. Let's not pretend it's not. Whether or not you like Bitcoin doesn't matter. It is the case. Peace continues. Bitcoin's all-time high at the time came up in December 2017, following the bull run as the asset rallied to $19,666 at the end of the year. However, XRP's all-time high materialized in January 2018 as it surged to $3.31 at the start of 2018. And I'll just note here, folks, as far as what the all-time high is, it depends on what source you go to. You can go to CoinMarketCap, you can go to Live CoinWatch, you can go to various places. They're going to give you different numbers, is what it is. And then they write, essentially, Bitcoin increased from $966 in January 2017 to $19,666 in December 2017. And folks, listen to this, because this is the final comparison for the year. So that's a 1,935% rally during the 2017 bull run for Bitcoin. 1,935%. Meanwhile, and this is the fun part, XRP surged from 0.00678 in January 2017 to $3.31 in January 2018, representing 48,823% rally in the 2017 bull run. And so again, the percentages won't be the same for this run. The percentages for both will be lower by a good bit, but the opportunity for life-changing wealth, not so much there for Bitcoin unless you're talking about holding for, I don't even know how long it would take, decades, and then how much are you actually putting in? Are you putting in something that's substantial a day? Okay. But realistically, for the everyday person, it's the opportunity is there for XRP, but not so much for Bitcoin. That's my personal opinion on this. Oh, I said that weird. Opinion. And then as far as the percentages, it depends on, they said 48,823%. Okay, amazing, right? But it depends on what you're considering the all-time high to be, because if you consider it to be one of the higher figures that other sources cite, and they pull data differently, but then it would be closer to about an 80,000% rally. And it depends, like, are you looking at 2017? But if you look from the bottom to the top, that would be a different time period, and you'd have a bigger run, and that's where you'd get to that 80,000%, which I have seen before. But it's just insane. And then they write, XRP aimed to repeat this pattern during the 2021 bull run, but the lawsuit from the SEC dampened its price action. Yeah, let's put it softly. Now that the asset has legal clarity, it appears to be repeating the 2017 trend, as it records discouraging gains while Bitcoin witnesses impressive surges. And folks, it's the same dismay. There was dismay back in 2017. Now it's not doing anything. And some people just finally getting impatient and selling it. And I'm seeing this materialize from all sorts of people in the XRP community. And we're not even that far into the most fun part of the bull run yet. I mean, we've been in bull territory for a year now, roughly. But we're at the beginning of the most fun part of that now, and we're already seeing people bitch up. It's not even that XRP price is tanking. All it takes is other stuff going up, and your coin XRP and my coin not going up, and that's enough to set people off. I'm like, you just gotta chill. Everything's fine. And then they write, as observed in 2017, some XRP investors have already expressed dissatisfaction, leading to sell-offs. However, an analyst recently revealed that assets such as XRP do not skyrocket in prices until Bitcoin overtakes its previous all-time high. Absolutely. Currently trading for 62.5 cents, XRP is only up 21% since October. However, Bitcoin has surged 64% within the same time frame, currently changing hands at $44,088. While this trend appears similar to the 2017 pattern, it remains uncertain if XRP can register its 2017 surge due to the unpredictability of the crypto market. Yeah, and I say fair enough to that. No one knows anything for sure. I just think it's fun to talk about this in terms of what I suspect is most probable. And you guys can share with me what you think is most probable in the comment section below. I mean, I love hearing other people's perspectives. It's a fun and interesting topic of conversation for people like you and me who actually have skin in the game. Because for a lot of us, if this goes the way we think and hope it will, this will result in life-changing wealth. And I don't see any reason to believe that this is that we shouldn't expect that. Why shouldn't we expect that if Bitcoin is going to run like this? Of course it's going to. To me, it's just like an of course duh thing. That's the level of conviction that I have. It doesn't mean I know it. I don't know it. It doesn't mean I have 100% conviction. I don't. But I have pretty close to it. If Bitcoin's going to hit that, yes, XRP is going to run. And we've already seen it behaving in the way that we should expect it to. Which is to say that it still moves in correlation with Bitcoin, and it pisses people off because it moves sideways too, which it is what it is. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.